What's up everybody, welcome to my Double T Gaming, another 2K video, and in this video I kind of just want to talk about my wish list for NBA 2K17. We already know it's going to be like a Legend Edition with Kobe Bryant on the cover. You get all this kind of cool stuff, like a Black Mamba controller. I'm kind of excited to see how that's going to look like. Yeah, but if you pre-order and all that good stuff. But this is just like what I want to see in 2K17. Now I mainly play my player mode, so this is going to center around that. I do play like my league sometimes with some friends, but I don't really get into my GM that much. I'm not that interested in that. I think it's a cool concept. I just don't really, if it's not online, I don't really care about it that much because I want to play with other people. I want to be good online. But anyway, okay. So the first thing I kind of want to see in like 2K17 is just kind of seeing more colleges. It was really cool how they did like all these sort of big name schools that were in 2K17, but if you get like bigger names, like you already have the Kansas, but getting like a Duke, a Kentucky, a Carolina, then that would be like awesome. Oh, excuse me. That would be awesome to add into the game. I know like some colleges say no for some. I don't really know like the statistics or like the analytics behind why the colleges would say no, like denying, like not wanting to be in 2K17 like NBA. But getting the licensing, it would be difficult. But if you could get more colleges, I think that would be awesome. That would just add like a whole more dynamic to the game. And maybe giving us an option, if you do add the more colleges, like if you're able to play for your favorite school, like if I played for like a Carolina, if I could stay more than 1 year at that school. I know that it's pretty much turned the game into like NCAA basketball, like March Madness game it used to be called, before it ended in like 2010. But I think that'd be awesome. That could happen, that'd be great. I think a lot of people want that too, and maybe others people just don't like the whole college aspect of it, but I know the majority of them do want that college feel to like be really like growing with your player. Another thing that building on that is like having more options that would happen after college. Like what if I play terrible in college, I do not get drafted in the first round, maybe I don't get drafted in the second round either, maybe I go undrafted and I have to work out for it. I remember in 2K11 you would do the draft combine, you would do the summer circuit, and then sometimes you would make a team. Other times you would get sent down to the D-League and have to work your way up, and I thought that was an awesome feature they had in that game. They took it out, and that was the only year they had the D-League in it, I believe. I think 2K10 and 2K11 actually had it, because 2K10 was when my player was first introduced, but the D-League was a great feature because it was so much fun to just like dominate in the D-League, and then when you get called up to the NBA, you are terrible. Like it's tough to even get minutes, let alone play, like be good. I thought that was an awesome feature, so I think if you're able to just have more stuff happen rather than getting drafted, like if you like right now, if you foul out of every game in your college career, you will still get drafted in the first round, and you probably won't get probably won't even be the last pick. You'll be like around like 27 to like the 30th range. But I think that would be an awesome feature to happen. And yeah, so just D-League, bring the D-League back. I thought that was great. That was awesome. But anyway, okay, that was kind of like features I wanted to see added. And now this is kind of stuff that like affects gameplay directly. I think okay, this next one, it's pretty much stat caps, like what your attributes cap out at for your height and like scoring thing. I understand what they were trying to do, trying to like cut down on like a 7'3" center being able to shoot like a Steph Curry and dunk like a friggin', I don't know, great dunk, Dwight Howard. Well, not really anymore. Whatever big man can dunk really good. I understand what they're trying to do with that. But if you look at players like a Kevin Durant, he's like 6'10", 6'11", he could dunk really well, and he could shoot really well. Or look at a player like a Stephen Curry, who's not only a great three-point shooter, but he also has one of the highest field goal percentages inside the arc in this season. So you can't really be players like that, because if you're an outside point guard, your inside game isn't going to be as strong, and same way vice versa. And if you're balanced, then you're not going to be elite in like any category. So I think that's something that needs to be fixed. I understand what they're trying to do, but maybe like loosen up the strings a little bit and kind of let us be like a Kevin Durant or like a legitimate like elite player that can shoot and dunk like I don't know, like amazingly. And another thing that needs to be changed like immediately is these like 7'3" centers being able to do like the dribble moves of Jamal Crawford. Like there are so many times where you're a 6'3" point guard and a 7'3" center, and they whip out like the Jamal Crawford ISO gather move or the escape move or something, and they just dribble right by you, and you can't rip them at all because you're like they're in an animation. You can't rip it out of it, and I think that doesn't really make sense because you can't, no 7'3" center in the world can dribble like a Jamal Crawford or a Kyrie Irving. It just doesn't work like that. That needs to be changed immediately. Like that, if they could patch that right now, that'd be great. But in 2K17, that something needs to be done about that. Maybe like put, like how they put like dunk packages only like certain big men, like only power forward, center, or whatever can get it. Maybe make the dribble moves like a package, and like say like only a point guard, or shooting guard, like yada yada, ball handling can get this. And then I feel like that would be a lot better than what it is now. Another thing, tone down some of like the badge combinations. Like right now, if you have corner specialist and Deadeye, and you're like pretty much in the park, you will make every corner three you take, whether it be fading, whether it be someone in your face, and that's kind of like not that realistic because people would just do crossovers and fade away three in the corner. Maybe that's just me complaining about it, but there are some badge combinations that need to be toned down. I think that's kind of the biggest one right there, the corner specialist Deadeye combination, and shot creator too with the fading. All those badges, maybe tone them down a little bit so they don't make every 3-point shot from the corner. Because I know it's the easiest shot, the shortest three-pointer, but still you need to, it's got to be some realism behind it. Like with the center thing, add some realism to it. And this last thing, I think this is just me complaining a little bit, but why is James Harden able to lock me up on defense on Hall of Fame when he's the worst defensive player in the league? Literally, that needs to change. I need some realism behind that subject because James Harden cannot play defense, especially when I'm a 99 point guard. And granted I am on Hall of Fame, but if it's Hall of Fame, James Harden's defense would be normal. Like, his difficulty on defense would be normal, rather than it being like he's Defensive Player of the Year. But yeah, so basically some more colleges, bring back the D-League going undrafted, do something about the stat caps, like the max centers being able to dribble like a point guard, kind of fix that a little bit. Tone down some badges, or make some, like, take away volume shooter permanently, take away that badge, and then have some like player realism, like what they would actually do in a real game, rather than just having every player be amazing, like a James Harden playing good defense. But yeah, these are just my opinions. If you have like a suggestion of what you want to see in 2K17, leave it in the comments below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. It's Double T Gaming. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it. Just be honest. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.